Teach wave management, 2 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna do a small tutorial. Okay. So music off. No, like we're gonna do like a 5 minute, maybe 10. We'll see. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's do a small tutorial, guys. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible, guys. So educational content right here, boys. If you wanna see more, make sure to subscribe on YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna start off. Actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, I also have to turn off movement prediction. I don't know why, but it's really weird. Okay, so let's start with the basics. There are 3 types on how the lane can be. First of all, there's a freeze. Second of all, there's a slow push. And third of all, there's a fast push. There are 3 methods: freeze, slow push, fast push. And all of them have their strengths and weaknesses, alright? So, with Kayle, you want to freeze as much as possible. I'm going to explain what freeze means. Because you're weak. Let's actually start with freeze. Okay, so a freeze is basically that you hold the mini wave at a certain spot for a certain amount of time. Like, when the next minions arrives and it's still in the same spot, it's a freeze. How can we get a freeze? You might ask. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is to make sure that you have 3 to 4 less minions than the enemy. So the enemy wave needs to have 3 or 4 more minions than your wave. Okay? That's like the really basic explanation. Okay, so the wave right now is reset. It's called reset. Because every time the minions walk to each other, like right in the middle, it's a reset. And when do you want to reset? For example, on recalls, you want to reset, you know, because you obviously don't want the minions to push. Right now, I am pushing the wave, because there's obviously no like enemy, right? And with Kayle, you want to make sure that you shove in the wave. Like the ideal way is that your enemy pushes, and all you do is just last it. You don't want to like hit the minions like this. All you want to do is just last it, right? And then you just wait for the minion wave to push to you. But if the enemy plays passive as well, you want to make sure that you kill more minions than he does and create a slow push. This is the next one, right? A slow push is your minion wave slowly stacking up and getting bigger and bigger like your penis before you have sex, right? So this right here is a slow push. When do you use a slow push? You usually use a slow push when you want to pressure objectives or when you want to recall. Like right now, I have this whole wave, right? And I can use this wave, like when I shove this in, I can use this wave to recall and reset, you know, get my items. And I'm gonna show you exactly what's gonna happen. Like, for example, I shove this wave in, right? And it's destroyed. Now I can recall. I'll show you. Like, this is exactly what you want to do. Like, when you have more minions, you want to make sure that you shove in the wave. Then you can like buy your items, right? You can buy boots, or longsword, for example. Then you walk back to lane. And now what it does is, the enemies you just shoved in, the minions you just shoved in, are still at the turret, right? And the next minions arrive, and they all get shit on by the turret. Which means that without doing anything to the minions, except for pushing in, you create a minion advantage now. Like, his minions have the advantage. So you have a minion disadvantage, which means it's going to slow push back to you, right? So now he has more minions, because obviously his minions arrive faster at like the fighting spot than mine. And now he has 2 more caster minions than I have. Which means if I don't do anything here, it would just push to me, right? And this is exactly what you want to do. You want to make sure that the enemy creates a slow push. And out of this slow push, you want to freeze. as close to a turret as possible. Like on this spot, you want to make sure that you freeze like right here, right? So the enemy can't really gank you from any side. Only way he can gank you is like from this. But like when you're like in this spot, you should be technically safe. So without doing anything, you know, all I would do is just last it like the other one. Like it slow pushes to me without me not doing anything, right? If I would not do anything here, it will just crash into my turret. It will bounce back and it will create a slow push for me again. But I don't want to do that. So what I said at the beginning, you want to have a minion advantage of like 3 to 4 minions. I'm going to make sure I count like the minions. It's a bit too late now because they're actually too many. Let me see if I can actually clear it. But I always want to make sure that I have like that he has more minions than I have, like this, okay? So I have 3 minions, he has 6 minions. And now all I'm gonna do is just last it. Like I don't really want to push. I just want to make sure that he always has 3 to 4 minions more than I have, okay? And all I do is just last it now. And without doing anything, you know, if I wouldn't do anything now, it will just freeze at this position, right? Like all I do is just last it. I still have to make sure that like he doesn't kill as many minions as I do. But like all I do is just last it and the wave will freeze. Oh, welcome, Koto. Welcome. And this is exactly what you're trying to do the whole, like, until you're level 6, right? Felipe, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to Big Dick Club. And, you know, obviously the enemy would attack as well. But since I'm the only one, I'm creating a slow push again. And when you realize that you have more minions than him, all you have to do is just, like, kill the minions as fast as possible, you know? Create a slow push by yourself again. Like this, you know? You have, like, more minions, so we'll push to him. And do the same thing again, right? You shove in the next wave. Crash the minions into the turret. Get a reset. Maybe go ward. I don't know what to do, you know? And then just wait until it pushes back to you, and then you freeze again. It's pretty simple. Like, it's nothing crazy. And also, there's another strategy. Like, this is what you should do. Like, once you're level 6, you don't have to do this. You can play more aggressive. You can just shove in the waves. But there's also another thing called fast push, which basically means that you just shove in the wave as fast as possible. And you usually use this to, like, either, like, get a ward or, like, get some information about the jungler, right? But, like, the main things you want to do is, like, let the enemy push. Like, just try to last it. Like, don't shove in the waves. But if you realize that you have more minions, try to push into the turret. Wait till the minions arrive. And then all you have to do is just last it. Like, if I try to push in the wave now, it will just last longer. For it to actually bounce back. So make sure you just last it and wait till the minions are at your side again. And then you can, like, freeze around here. That's all you have to do with Kayle. That's literally all you have to do. Bellyborn, what's up, dude? Welcome. And this is what I do, you know. At the beginning of a game, you never see me, like, hard shove the wave. I always, like, stay behind the minions. Like, now it's a reset, right? Now, like, when I'm level 1, I just stay behind the minions and, like, farm with Q. Because I don't want to push the wave. I let the enemy push the wave. Okay? We can actually go into a replay real quick. Like, those are just the basics, you know? Can you repeat everything you just said? Instruction unclear. Fuck you. I just want to show you it on, like... Let's take this game, for example, okay? How do I freeze? I upload this on YouTube, Bellborn. You can watch it on YouTube. Okay. And I don't want to keep it like... I want to keep it short, as short as possible. Let's take the Alive, for example. Okay. Let's, like, go to 130. Okay, so let's see. It's actually a bad example because I went too late to lane and I lose a minion. But I'll show you once I'm in lane what I do. Okay, so I started E, right? I started E. And I don't walk to the minions because I don't want to push. All I do is just last it, you know. And right now, he already has a minion advantage. His minions have more HP than mine. And he Qs the waves, which means he pushes the wave. And all I do is I just last hit, and I don't touch the wave at all. I wait till it pushes to me. The thing is, it's not that optimal, because if she hard shoves in the wave, like this, it will bounce back like I just showed you, right? It will bounce back, and then she can freeze. So, like, I try to make sure that, like, the minions stay here and not go into the turret, so I can, like, just last it. Because you will see here that all she does is just shove in the wave, right? And I, like, don't hard shove the wave. All I do is just try to last it. And I keep up with her, right? And like this, now it will push back to her if she doesn't touch the wave at all. But she obviously does because she's stupid. So, make sure that you, like, try to get, like, the XP, but not stay close to, like, the enemies, because you won't be able to fight them. Try to last it with E and Q. Don't waste your E and Q on, like, on enemies. What I like to do is, like, use my Q to kill a target and hit him to get, like, the mana reset as well. Yeah. I know, Hybrid, I know. A better example is... No, actually, no. I think that's a pretty good explanation. So, what if the enemy has more than 3 brain cells? Like, if he tries to shove in the wave, you just try to push back, you know? Like, you always want to make sure that he has 3 or 4 minions more than you. That's, like, really basic. Like, I can go in depth, like, an hour on this video, but I want to keep it short. I hope you understand something. You understood something. Thank you.